Hello everyone, I'm making this video to go through my top 5 best features of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Without further delay, let's begin.
5.
The atmosphere. The developers have done a great job conveying different emotions in every single environment, from the serene Jedi temples to the gloomy Sith sanctums, from the sands of Tatooine to the snowy hills of Hoth. In between the visuals and the vast amount of music composed specifically for this game, you are more likely than not to be immersed in the environment wherever you are, whether you're a Sith or a Jedi or a bounty hunter on Hutta. The atmosphere is always accurately represented and the visuals and music deliver. And if you like Star Wars, I think you will like the way the universe is represented in the Old Republic.
4.
The collections system. Now, while the collection system is often tied to the cartel market, which may not be one of the best things about the game, I think the collection system on its own deserves a credit because it makes it much easier and comfortable to gear up alts, to transfer interesting gear you've gotten from packs or from the cartel market in between all of your characters, whether it's on the same faction or on different factions. The initial unlock does cost a little bit of cartel coins, but I think it's definitely worth it. Not to mention that you can also save yourself a lot of money on main characters. For example, if you unlock a decent color crystal for a lightsaber or other weapon, you no longer need to pay the credits of removing it and inserting it again when you change your weapons, and you can instead just get it for free from the collections. Add to that the ability to pretty much preview all the gear there is on your character. I think that's a pretty good feature and it deserves a place here in this top 5.
3.
I'm gonna combine the moddable gear and the unification of colors into one, because they both add to the great customization of your gear. You can look pretty much the way you want. Almost all of the equipment is moddable, so once you get it, you can insert better modifications in it, and as you upgrade your gear, you can simply take the modifications from the better items, put it in your old one, and keep the same look, only upgrading the gear. And with the Unify Color feature, while there are cases where it might not look exactly the way you thought it will, in most cases it does the job of making sure that if you like two pieces of gear but they're very opposite in color, that's not going to be an issue and it will all unify to your chest.
2.
You're awfully eager to die.
No, I'm just disinclined to make a show of it.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Roger that. This is Ellis Ruger. Wish I could help, but I'm busy dying for a worthless cause. Over.
The voice acting. A very important feature for a story-driven MMO, and it's done properly. I admit that in the latest expansions there are some bad examples, but for the vast majority of the game, and especially the initial 3 acts, the voice acting is for the most part very good. All of the classes have unique voice actors for males and females. They all do a good job. All the main characters, all the companions are well voice acted. The voices are alive, they convey the proper character specifics, and especially considering the size of this game and the amount of characters, I think it deserves credit for its good voice acting.
1.
And finally, the top feature is, like you've probably expected, the story. I think the game hits a sweet spot between having all the different storylines be connected and make little references to each other and adding up to the entire story while being almost entirely unique. If you play different classes, you will never be like, oh, hold on, I've done this already in your personal class story. It will be as though it's a completely new game or the same game from a completely different perspective. While each individual class story may not be excellent as, say, one of the best BioWare's RPGs, it is still a decent quality, and it will keep you entertained and it will make you want to play all classes. And I think that is the best feature of the Old Republic and the one feature that really makes it stand out. And I certainly hope that they continue to support this feature. I'm getting worried with the latest expansion, but who knows, I hope the future is bright. So I thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you have a top feature that is not in this list and which is it. I was thinking for a while to include Hutball in it, but I wasn't very sure, so I skipped it. Tell me what you think, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and until next one, stay tuned and be good.